I was going to say, like, I think a lot of women write in about therapy, and everyone has like a different journey with like what type of therapy will work for them. And I think the exposure therapy is like, has been known recently to be very effective. But I was going to ask you, like, in doing that type of therapy, do you have to be strategic? Like, if you know you're going on a long trip coming up, like if you're going to Paris, like, are you doing sessions while you're in Paris? Are you doing it before? Are you too anxious around this type of, like, we're talking about gymnastics right now, and that's the crux of the trauma? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Such a good question. Yeah, so we actually have stopped doing the exposure homework. So
okay.
what I do is I do therapy every week, and then I would try to do exposure a little bit every single day. But because of, I had mentioned before, like my body's never recovered. I've struggled with some health stuff, which we can get
Yep.
into after, from just like the overexhaustion of what I put my body through. So depending on the day, however, because there are so many actually like exposures of, whether it's doing interviews or even going to Olympic trials was actually such a wonderful experience. And I'm so glad I went, but I was so nervous, and just like being back in that environment, like certain smells, or even like there's like a bell that rings before you compete. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard this in so long, like all these little things. So I'm stopped the actual exposure homework in therapy, but I feel like I'm being exposed in throughout a lot of
Right.
different things right now.